9 years ago, 3 boys left school late at night on a Thursday night to try to get a ride or a bus home before Shabbat. 2 of the boys were teenagers, 16 years old, and they were studying in a high school in Kfar Etzion, in the area that we refer to as Gush Etzion in Judea. There's a wonderful high school there called Mikor Chaim. It's a yeshiva high school where the young boys combine Bible studies, Jewish studies of all kinds, with the regular secular program. And it's a school that is particularly effective in inspiring these children in their spiritual growth. Not just knowledge of Bible, but a personal spiritual connection to prayer and to everything that is surrounding the Bible. Okay? So 2 boys came from that school. One boy was a little older. He was 19, I think. And he had come from a post-high school program, yeshiva, a Bible school, further south. They were all waiting at the same bus stop. Along came a car with people that looked to be Orthodox Jews, picked them up and said they would take them where they were going. They were going to take them to Jerusalem. Shortly after they got into the car made a U-turn and started traveling in a completely different direction. One of the boys had the audacity, when he realized something was wrong, he phoned the police and he said, "I think we're being kidnapped." That was the last sign of life from these 3 boys. For 18 days, an entire nation stood holding their breath as every kind of military and security personnel searched, intelligence, everything, and it was only after 18 days that their bodies were found in a ditch not far from Kfar Etzion. They actually had been murdered that very night in the car. They had been kidnapped and they were murdered by Palestinian terrorists. This was a very, very, very traumatic occurrence, traumatic terrorist attack for the entire nation. And indeed, it was an attack that people followed and mourned all over the world. Today, that yeshiva, the school, the high school that these 2 of the boys were from, Mikor Chaim, continues to grow. It did not prevent anyone from continuing to send their boys to that school. And today, thank God, they have moved to they're about to move to new and expanded campus just north of Kfar Etzion, still in the Gush Etzion area, in a beautiful area, not far from Sde Boaz. And a new campus, new buildings, much nicer, much roomier than the original school, but they need security. They desperately need security cameras, and this is what we at CFOIC has been called upon to help with. These boys that school who suffered such trauma 9 years ago with the murder of 2 of their students cannot afford to take the security and safety of their students lightly. It is still in an area that's quite hostile. We are trying desperately to raise money to provide really good security cameras for that new campus to keep these boys safe. Read the text below. Help us in whatever way you can. Thank you so much.